The Parker Mountain Machine's single port compensator is, in my opinion, the best compensator that you can buy at the price point that PMM sells it at. At $100 MSRP, I got mine for $90 when PMM was running a sale. The compensator comes in a little cheaper than competitor products like the Agency Arms 417. However, the PMM rocks. It has some major advantages over competitor products, so let's dig right in. The PMM compensator has a unique mounting system that I find is way more secure than any other compensator mounting system that I've used. PMM provides a shim kit to mount to the barrel just like you'd mount a muzzle device on your AR-15. They give a generous amount of shims so that you can get the timing just right. Then they have you use rockset to set the device to the barrel. Installation was easy and only took me 5 to 10 minutes, but I'm used to working on AR-15s, so I felt right at home with this install. Another thing that PMM does well is they make compensators that fit very specific models of pistols. Unfortunately, they have discontinued the PSA dagger compensators, so I wasn't able to get a PSA comp. I ended up buying a Glock 19 Gen 3 comp, which wasn't the tightest fit at a close glance. However, from the front and side, the pistol still looks great, and if you own a dagger or aftermarket Glock slide, going with their Glock compensator might not be a bad idea. I did have one issue with fitment, as the compensator would catch on the stock PSA dagger frame, which must be a slight difference versus a Glock OEM frame. To fix this, I simply dremeled a little bit of the material off the front of the dagger frame to accommodate the PMM comp. So it wasn't a perfect fit on the dagger, but that's obviously not PMM's fault since it wasn't built for the dagger. However, after installation, I was off to the races and ready to take it to the range. I put about 100 rounds downrange with the PMM comp, varying the ammo between a couple brands of 115 grain, 124 grain, and 147 grain ammunition. I didn't have a single malfunction or failure with this compensator. That is more than I can say with any other compensator I've tried, including more expensive options like the Agency Arms 417. Now granted, I have thousands of rounds through this PSA dagger. If you watch my channel, you know this gun is a guinea pig for testing new pistol accessories, so it gets a ton of usage. So the recoil spring is pretty broken in on this gun. If you install this on a new gun, you may or may not have the same luck. But I will say that running a similar setup with an Agency Arms comp, I had problems occasionally with malfunctions with different ammo types. I didn't have a single issue with the PMM comp. Moreover, performance with the PMM comp was excellent, better than any other compensator that I've tried. The dagger with the PMM comp shoots extremely flat. I was so impressed. It was a night and day difference shooting the dagger with and without the PMM comp, and its range performance is so great. The PMM does throw up a lot of pressure, so I did find that it obscured my sight picture. This would probably be a lot worse under nods if that's your thing, so something to keep in mind. It's obviously varied between different ammo brands and powder loads, so I'd recommend playing with different types of ammo if you're considering running the PMM comp in a context where that is a concern. There's only one disadvantage to the compensator, and that was primarily, again, my fault because I used the wrong model on the wrong pistol. If you watch this Parker Mountain Machine, please bring the dagger compensators back. I will buy one in a second. However, because there is a gap between the Glock 19 Gen 3 comp and the slide, running this in a Safariland ALS, the retention mechanism will catch the side of the comp, so I simply can't run this in a Safariland holster. Instead, I have to run this almost exclusively in a Blackhawk Omnivore. Not a big deal, as I have a QLS system installed across my OWB holsters, but just something to consider if you go down this route and you're a Safariland guy. So overall, I love this compensator. It is by far my favorite comp, and it honestly seems like it is competition or duty ready right out of the box. I'm extremely happy with this purchase. I left the range that day a very happy man. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. We'll have a review next week, and I'll be reviewing the Agency Arms 417 compensator very soon. Have a great day.